what's on tap for you this weekend?
1500.
At the Twilight?
Yeah, at the Twilight. Yeah, sorry, should I?
When was the last time you ran a 15?
It's probably about 2 years ago. Probably right around this time, my freshman year. Probably would have been my last one. You know, I don't really remember too much about times or anything like that, but I just remember running well and being very excited. And I'm really looking forward to being able to race the 1500 again back at Hayward.
So what do you want to get out of that heading into the championship season?
I just want to get a good even race. I want something that will kind of sharpen the pencil heading in the Pac-12s. I think, if anything, will be a good feel for a quicker race, and be nice to not throw around so many laps on the track.
Are you planning the environment being like, given that, you know, one last regular season meet at Hayward, what do you imagine the electricity being like Friday?
I imagine it being pretty big. I think with the nice weather that's going to be here, it's going to be a good crowd. I think it will be very enthusiastic, and I'm very excited. And I think that everyone here is, you know, kind of has that same feel. You know, this is the last regular season home meet at Hayward, and, you know, with NCAA's coming up after that, I think it's going to be a good stepping stone into that.
What are your thoughts on the new renovation?
Yeah, you know, everyone has mixed feelings about it, and I for one think it's good, and I think it will bring a lot of new meets to Hayward. I think it will push for even maybe, you know, in the future, maybe Olympics could be hosted here. We could bring the trials back here. I think it will be good for Eugene in itself to see the grandstands go and to see historic Hayward go. You know, that's emotional for everyone. But I think the new renovations will bring about a lot of new things.
Robert's talked a lot about the athlete amenities. Do you have a sense for what it'll mean for future athletes, what it'll be like just being a member of the Oregon Track and Field program and having this as a home facility, what the new facility will be like in that regard?
Yeah, I think what it will bring about is it will bring a lot of new things. So, you know, there's going to be a covered track, which, you know, up above around the top rim, which is going to be huge for distance runners and sprinters. And the sprinters will actually have the underneath part and the all new, you know, training rooms, locker rooms, and all those things. I think will be a huge part for the up and coming athletes. And I think it just, you know, helps us, you know, have that edge and makes us that much better. And I think at the same time, we'll kind of keep the mysterious of, you know, Oregon Track and Field at bay.
Twilight's coming up. Are you looking forward to seeing anybody or reuniting at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think Trevor Dunbar's coming down. Remember running with him my freshman year, so he was sticking around here in training, and thought really cool. Will Gohegan will be back. A lot of good Ducks will be back, and I'm very excited to be in the same race with those guys and to be able to, you know, run and do pre-meets and hang out with good alum.
How cool of an event is that to have it kind of go outside that normal realm of collegiate athletes you're competing with and go up against some of these guys that, you know, you've competed with when you were younger or still are friends with now?
Yeah, no, I think it's a lot different, you know, when you kind of go to just a meet where it's, you know, just collegiate athletes. It's, you know, it's very, you know, it's all about times, and, you know, you got who you have to be and where you have to be. And this, I think, you know, it still has that, but not having it be just collegians makes it, you know, a lot more fun and a lot more energetic, because you have, you know, the chance to race against professional athletes, which is huge, and you have a chance to race against alum, and it's just, yeah, it's a really big opportunity for everyone.
Looking ahead to the Pac-12s, how much of a point of pride is it for this team to have that long winning streak?
I think it's a huge point of pride. You know, I don't think that we're super caught up on what we've done in the past. I think, you know, focusing on what we can do this year is what's going to help us reach our goals. But having a long streak like that and a very rich tradition of winning definitely motivates us and keeps us driven and focused on what we want to do.
As you look at the championship season as a whole, how much more do you think you can expect of yourselves outdoors as compared to indoors?
I think, you know, as compared to indoors, I expect, and I think we all expect a lot more, and I think you will see some very good performances and a very good team effort, and, you know, we're all very excited, and, you know, all areas and event groups are performing well, and I think this is something that's motivated us out of indoor, and we're all looking to have good performances and to seek a really good postseason.
How exciting was that race you and Cooper did? You guys both had huge PRs. How much did you work together in that race?
We worked a lot together, yeah. Especially towards the end, maybe not so much at the beginning. You know, we kind of linked up at some point in the race, and I would tell Cooper, okay, like, I'll take this lap, and he'd take another lap, and to be able to work together is huge, and, you know, very, very excited for Cooper, and that's a huge PR, and to have a true freshman come out and run was like 13:46. That's huge, and, you won't see that too often in the NCAA, to have a young freshman like that who's also still junior eligibility to come out and run that. And I think Cooper in his running career is going to have an amazing experience at Oregon, and I think he's going to reach and accelerate new highs.